I love you too, Henry. Yes. Oh, you are so cute. Okay, see you later. You sit there. Good boy. Oh, Oreck. Is camera on? Oh, I'll edit that out. Hello, welcome to part 2 of Shoutouts and questions answered video for anyone who's liking vacuums. That's you if you're watching. If you're not liking vacuums, then I'm not insane. So please go and look at some other videos on the YouTube channel. Now, got my notebook as well. Okay, right, hot off the presses, I've just received an email. Now, I did do a shout out for a 2-year-old vac fan, very young to be starting liking vacuums too, but I did start about 18 months old, I believe. So, I think I pronounced it correctly in the first place. Right. Okay, so I'm going to say hello, first of all, to Maui. You are 2 years old. I had a word with you in the last video, do you remember? But I don't know if I pronounced your name wrong, you see. It's a very unusual name, isn't it? So I couldn't pronounce it. I might have done it correctly, but anyway, your daddy got back to me, and it's Maui. So hello, Maui, and oh, it's funny, yes, you like vacuum, don't you? You like Henry, sorry, your favourite vacuum. Have you got one of these? Little soft, huggable Henrys. You see, I had a teddy bear when I was a little boy, but they didn't do these back then. I bet you've got one of these, haven't you? Got Hetty as well, look, because Henry got lonely. He did. So I had to get, look, Hetty, ah, bless. Mwah. Hiya. Hi, I'm Hetty, and I want to clean your home. Oh, Hetty, I love you. Oh, let's go. Sorry about that. I get a bit carried away. People will be saying, are you drunk? That is gin in there. No, it isn't gin. It's still water, I can assure you. I've got all my faculties. I know what I'm saying. Unless it's been spiked, but there's only me here. So unless Molly or Daisy have managed to spike my drink, then I can safely say it's water. It's probably full of all sorts of rubbish. I'll try and filter it, but you know what the government put into water, don't you? Now, so, Maui, hello again, you lucky boy. You've had 2 shout-outs. Okay. Now then. Right, okay, let's get back to where I was. Oh, it's all gone wrong. I don't want that. Comments. There, right. Right, it's done. Right. Just checking the time. I went on for far too long. The last one, it was nearly half an hour, and I was trying to keep them 15 minutes, so I can see the time, so okay. We'll try and make this one 15 minutes. Okie dokie, piggy-ma-pokey. Well, here's an old chestnut commenting. I knew he'd get his name in, because he tries to leech off my popularity to make his sad channel more popular, you see. He knows I'm joking. It's old Rusty from Rustyskull Productions, written half a page. Let's read what Rusty has to say. Hi, buddy. Buddy? Do you pronounce hi? Do you spell hi like that? Just H-I? H-I-A? Is that some gypsy spelling, Rusty? Anyway, hi, buddy. See, whenever I say buddy, I try and do an American accent. I'll try and do a sort of a common Essex accent. I can't. Aye, buddy. No, that's more Yorkshire. Can't do it. It's always interesting to see what you're going to review next. However, to be honest, it's always best to be honest, Rusty. However, to be honest, the industrial/commercial vacuums are the ones I enjoy. I like anything that's not readily available to everyday people. You don't like the common stuff then, Rusty? You're not interested in the Sharks and the Dysons, eh? Is that why you imported that Sebo that's given you nothing but trouble? Well, I will be doing, you know, if I get my hands on some more industrial/commercial vacuums, I will. I do fancy trying out the Sebo Evolution, but that is still readily available. Not most people will buy it for domestic use, but I do get hold of some things that you can't necessarily easily get hold of. I try, but anyway, it's nice to know that you don't like most of what I produce, Rusty. Thanks for that. Oh, sorry. Right, I do watch every one of your videos, yeah, I'm sure. I skip through yours, you know, but you're often looking very moist in them. You sweat a lot, don't you? I do watch every one of your videos, including your other channel, mainly because I like to help fellow creators by watching their videos. I have to admit, however, I have found some of those videos good and inspirational, as I bought some of the items for my kids/nieces. Kids, I think you mean kid/ unless you're hiding a secret. Have you got 2 children? Oh, you've probably got a few that your wife doesn't know about, eh? Mum's the word, you've let that slip. Shh. One question though, you intrigued me when you mentioned you hope to start airing another channel by the end of the year. What's all that about then? Well, what that's all about, Rusty, and you should know because you've done one yourself, although you hardly ever put anything on it. You seem to have put a few. You've done Rusty vlogs, haven't you? Oh, by the way, I never watch your RC channel. I've looked at some of your vlogs, your video when you're asking your family, on both sides of your family and your work colleagues, what they think of you. Very interesting. So I've watched a few, and I watched one when you were, it must have been a hot day and you were very sweaty and you took all your clothes off and you were shampooing your daughter's carpet with your Bissell and you were pottering about with your remote control cars and bits of carpet. So watch that. So yeah, you've got Rusty vlogs, I'm going to do Roger vlogs. That's what I'm hoping. So I can do more of this, just talking to myself, it's fun. But in that channel, I'll be including vintage stuff that's not vacuum. It's not going to be vacuum related, it's just going to be my opinions on other things and commenting. And it'll be like a nostalgia fest for people of a certain age who grew up when I grew up. But I'll also be showing vintage footage that I recorded back in the day from 1986 onwards. So that's what that's going to be about, but it's the time. I keep wanting to get it off the ground, but it's the time. I've only just started doing my Roger's Box of Delights, adding to that, because that's been left dormant. So I've added, I'm adding twice a week now to that Playmobil. So, P.S. Oh yes, this is a comment. P.S. Your head looks burnt. No, it wasn't actually. I don't think you have a full-time job. I think you spend your time gardening like the retired old bloke you are. Just kidding, you know I am. I know you have 10 years left until you retire, but seriously, watch out or your head skin will fall off. Haha. Well, it will be interesting to hear what your plans are for your future YouTube career. Just think, you're only 91,373 subscribers away from getting your silver play button, in brackets, at the time of writing this. Take care, Rusty. Well, Rusty, I'll never be in the top echelon of the YouTube. I'll never have millions of subscribers. I'll not get millions. I've got millions of views in total. It's in the millions. Total views. I'm not going to get one video it's got several million views, am I? Crikey, if I did I wouldn't be working, that's for sure. So in my own little way I'm doing what I can, ploughing on, just like you are, Rusty, but I'm still beating you, matey boy, so there. How dare you. Anyway, Rusty, I know you're joking, and all seriousness, people, because when they don't speak face to face on the internet and you just write comments, I can write something and mean it a certain way and people read it and take offence because they've read it a different way. And you have to put these smiley faces, or you have to put a wink, or one of these silly, what do they call? Emojis, is it? You know. But I'm too old for doing all that, so normally I just put, but when I'm sort of commenting on your videos or something, I think by now you know that I'm not being serious, because I don't. I'll never intentionally write something to somebody to really upset or hurt them on the whole. No, I won't. There's no point. So if I've written something and somebody's taken it the wrong way, it wasn't ever meant to be that way. It's just, they've obviously not got it. Because unless you're speaking face to face, because I've said things to people and I've realised I've said the wrong thing, but if they're in front of me, I can tell I've said the wrong thing and I'll apologise there and then and sort it out. But it's, this internet thing. So Rusty, or Benny, can I call you? When I'm giving it, it's banter, and it's not, and I'll never If I don't like someone, I just don't talk to them. I just blank them. So, you're a good bloke, Rusty. Even my partner likes you. He's seen a few of your videos. So, you know, you've got your fans. Thumb up for Rusty. Ellie. Oh, sorry. That's it, Rusty. You can go now. See ya. Hope you didn't see that. Right. Didn't mean it, you know, just... Ollie that guy. Hi, Roger. I know Ollie that guy. Well, I don't know him, but I know him. I know of him. Hi, Roger. I own a Sebo Automatic X1 from the year 2000, and my mother uses it because her Dyson exploded. She likes the Sebo, but I am unable to convince her to buy one. We have lots of carpet throughout the house and not much hard floor. Would you recommend my mum got an X1.1? Thanks in advance, Ollie. Personally, no, I wouldn't, to be honest. Ollie, I've got an X1.1. You've not seen it yet. I got a new one. I've unboxed it. I've not done the review. I've got to do the review of this. Oh, crikey, it's heavy. I'd forgotten how heavy it is. This one, the X4 Pet Boost. If I was going for an X series model, this is the one I'd go for. The Boost makes a bit of a difference, not as much as I'd hoped. But to be honest, again, I'm going to go on about Shark. Using this is like pushing a tank compared to using the Shark. You know, the Sebo, I like Sebos, still like them. I won't sell them. They're robust, you know, but they're a bit behind the times. The X series is a bit behind the times, especially hard floor. Well, you haven't got much hard floor, so that's okay because it's no good on hard floors. Not really. No, you see, if your mum likes it, well, get your mum to try an X1.1, but I'd personally, even if you haven't got pets, try and go for the Pet Boost. It does give a little bit more oomph with the boost button. Not much, but it is slightly better, I think, than the X1.1. But I just find it quite heavy, and it's not got swivel action. I'm just used to now having a vacuum that swivels. But anyway, as I've said in previous replies, I don't want to... I can give people advice and I can show them vacuums working, but it's ultimately, it's your money, you must choose, or it's your mum's money, just choose whatever you find best in your home, because what works in my home, what I like, might be completely different in somebody else's. Anyway, thanks for the question, Ollie. Farming Sim, can I have a shout out on March the 27th? Well, it'll be March 27th, 2017. Sorry, no. I did actually mention in the video that I can't do it on a specific day. So on March the 27th, just play this video and then you can pretend I've done it. So, hello, it's March the 27th, 2017. A big shout out to Farming Sim. Possibly it's your birthday on that day. If so, happy birthday. There we go. I've done it. Right. Again, these people have odd names on YouTube. M80TMM. It's interesting. I wonder where people get these names from. Anyway, M80TMM. Hi Roger, or another naughty person that spelt my name wrong. Dearie me. Love your channel. I'm an Oreck fan. Well, you'll be liking the Oreck. Oh, it's off camera now. Did you see my last video? I've got an Oreck. I'll just get it for you. Oh, it's alright. I've got jeans on. I thought I might have been naked underneath. I'll just move the Sebo out the way. Oh, take this Oreck. Oh, here we go. You haven't seen this yet at the time of making the video. It is. I did buy it brand new. More fool me. And more fool my poor ears, I have to say. No, I quite like it. I like it. It's so light. I like the long cord, the big bag. And it grooms the carpet well with the brush roll. What I don't like, I have to put the dogs out of the room. If I'm using this, I put them in the kitchen, close the door. And I'm not joking, I put ear defenders on. This has to be the loudest vacuum I've ever used, and that even beats the Dyson. I had a Dyson DC something or other. It might have been a 27 or a 33. I think it was a DC 27 upright. I sold that within weeks because it was so noisy. This one takes the cake. Takes the first prize for noise. In fact, I'm thinking you can get the decibel meters. Amazon sell them about £18. I might get one and try it on that. But I like the lightness. And I like the whipping around in a long Seems quite solid as well. But the noise! Right, it's enough of that. You like Orecks, and that's good. Everyone can't like the same stuff. I like it's okay. But anyway, okay, let's get on with that. I'm an Oreck fan. My Oreck XL that died after 15 years service was going to replace with a Sebo Felix due to your high recommendations. Well, I personally would have bought the Sebo Felix, but anyway, it's your money. As I said, it's your money, you take your choice. However, bought an Oreck Access from Argos Online, £199, and a Henry Extra, both I love. Will you be doing an Oreck upright review in the future? Yes, I will. I don't believe that you're an Oreck fan. I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Oreck, but you know, I didn't have any at the time. I only had the Oreck canister. Now I've got an Oreck upright. I can't say I'm a huge fan. I will try another Oreck. There's one that's out in America. I can't recall the name of it, but there's a new one I've seen on Code. I've forgotten your name, Code. Code something's channel. He was very impressed with it. I'll be coming to him in another video, or this one. He's asked some questions, but that looks very good. But yeah, I think they're pricey. I got this on clearance, but it was still well over £100 for base. You know, they're a lot of money, I think, for what they offer. Now they've been bought by TTI, I think, aren't they? So who knows what's going to happen with Oreck? But anyway, as long as you're happy with it, that's great. Take care. Thank you for your energy, input and dedication to the world of vacuum cleaners. My first love was an Electrolux E series, which you have reviewed, have I? What Electrolux E series have I reviewed? Can't remember. Not sure what an Electrolux E series is. I've reviewed a few anyway. But anyway, thanks for your comment, MATTMM. And why are you called that? Jace West, is that? Do you have enough material for more blooper videos? The others are very entertaining. Possibly. I did have one actually that was going to go on, but I was put off putting more bloopers. You can blame my eldest brother. He doesn't like them and he thinks they're embarrassing. So he doesn't like me when I sing either. So I might have some more if they're any good, but it means going through all my old stuff and having a look. So possibly a lot of the stuff I can't actually show because it's too rude, so I have to have clean bloopers. So maybe if they pop up, you'll see them. Merlin 3244, what's your job? I work in retail, that's all I'm saying. A very poorly paid, very mundane, very boring job. I'm not a high flyer. I don't have a career. I never have been interested in a career. I was not given proper career advice. When I went to see the careers officer, I mentioned about my liking of vacuum cleaners and wanting to work for Hoover. I was just dismissed and told to keep it as a hobby. So I just went into retail because it was the easiest thing to do, and that's what I do now. But on the plus side, apart from the appallingly low wages, it's relatively stress-free and the hours suit me. So that's it. I'm not saying where I work because, to be quite frank, I'm ashamed of it. Right, on that sad note, we'll bid farewell because I've gone into about 15 minutes and I'm trying to keep these a bit shorter. So this is going to run into part 3, part 4. In fact, I might have to do a whole week of these. Rusty took up a lot of this video, so Rusty, honestly. Thanks for watching. If you haven't been mentioned, if you haven't had a question answered yet, tune into part 3 because it might be your turn. So until the next time, I won't change, but I might move along a bit, get a different view behind me. So see you very soon. Bye for now.